Good morning, everybody. Hey, good morning. We're gonna be, hey, Becky. Okay, what are we doing here? We are getting ready to groom Corgi, our regular Corgi. Miss Oreo. I believe they're already here as well, so we're almost ready. Okay. It should be, it might be on mute. The remote might be on the table as well. Oh, they can hear you. Yes, they can. Let's go in here. Hey, hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Let me get this over here. Can you come with me? What are you doing, girl? Not over there. Come on. Come over here. Come on. 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 Come on, Oreo. I know you're nervous. Here, hold on. Hold on a second. Here, up. No, come here. Up. Wait, wait. There you go. There you go. All right. No tinkle. That's great. Hey, Pancake. What are you doing? Hi. What are you doing? Are you pancaking for me? Huh? Mom brought her groom loop cover this time. Thank goodness. Man, it pains me when they hang their head the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Pains me. Okay, so let's put this on here for you. You can get the groom loop cover at myfavoritegroomer.com. This size works for small dogs as well as my doodle. So it does work for the larger dogs as well. On your like 24-inch, but usually I use my 18-inch groom loop no matter what. You're so silly. You're so silly. Okay, can you go head up here? Head up there just a second. Let me get that around your esophagus, which is great. And I'm going to get her in there, but I'm going to let her lay flat for a minute. I'll let her lay flat, okay? So at least now she's flat, okay? One hot mama, hello. Okay. Okay, let's go with, put our mask on because we're going to do quite a bit of brushing. We don't want to breathe in all that hair. So we're going to do this. Put our gloves on so we don't get a splinter. There we go. What's up? Hey, you guys. We're going to be de-shedding and and just doing some shape up. She's on her maintenance grooming, which means she comes in often. I want to say it's monthly. I think there was a minute, maybe it wasn't, but we're pretty good about monthly grooming for her, so that's great on the pet parent. How's your ears doing with the, you had some knots last time, was it last time or a time before back? You had some knots. How are those doing? Looks pretty good right now. I love using the stuff conditioner. I love my favorite spray bottle too. It's like squirt, squirt, or a long squirt without holding it down. That's great for my fingers. It's awesome. But I wanted to come in here and check and see the knots on the ears. See how they're doing. From what I can get around this groom loop cover, it looks good, but we'll see more in a second. We'll see more in a second when we take off the groom loop cover and really do the face. All right, so we're going to spray the coat with the leave-in conditioner. You can get everything at myfavoritegroomer.com. If you support me, I really appreciate you. Get your favorite spray bottle. There's a bunch of different colors. I love them. I have tested it with Clorox bleach too. Diluted Clorox bleach, right? And it works great. It doesn't deteriorate. I mean, over time, I'm sure it will deteriorate, but I think I've had a Clorox one at home and a Clorox one here, label it, for over 2 years, and it hasn't deteriorated the inside sac inside the bottle. So, I mean, I have everything in one of these sprayers. Now, granted, when you're cleaning up a lot of urine and stuff like that, you might just go with like a massive spray bottle like this, but I hate these because the nozzle breaks pretty fast. You'll probably go through that nozzle every 2 years, 1 year, and that sucks because I hate wasting money. I hate buying stuff that doesn't last, don't you? Okay, so we're going to come through. I'm going to let her stay flat for a second, and then in order to get her to stand up, I'll try to use probably a Dog Up Plus or a Dog Up Mini. We'll see. Well, let's just go and brush this through. It's like everything under there is the problem, right? The hiney under the breaking point of the lay down. So all this is pretty good, right? Oreo, you're going to stay down? Huh? We already know Oreo. She comes in so much, you know what I mean? Thanks so much. Thanks so much, pet parent, for always coming in. I appreciate you. You do well in taking care of Oreo, seriously. Okay, now we got it up, and my hand is here. Guess what? I don't want to keep my hand there. So I'm going to get my Dog Up Plus. I'm going to put it flatwise and have her help herself stay stood up so I can move back here with my other hand, moving the hair around. You can get the Dog Up Plus at dogupstand.com, and they're made in Indiana, excuse me. They're made in Indiana, made in the USA. I'm so proud of that. It's really hard to keep stuff made in the United States, okay? And until you've invented something and tried to find people to make it and then how much it costs, I'll be honest with you, you're going to be like, are you kidding me? That's why we don't make nothing in the U.S. no more. Because no one knows how to do it, you know? It's like 3 people in the nation can fix an umbrella. That's a good one. Have you ever had an umbrella? I did, that you wanted to keep? I had one and I shipped it to someone in New York. I never got it back. But there's only 2 people in the nation I could find that could fix my umbrella. And I don't know what happened, but I never did get my beautiful umbrella back. Oh, it's so, I realized then, you know, you love certain things and, okay, you love certain things and you realize some things you can remember forever, but don't attach yourself to it as a material item. But some things in my world, I've kept a lot of things over my whole lifetime so far, and it's really disappointing when someone else breaks it, or you lose it, or someone takes it, or someone, you know what I mean? Like you've cared for something and you kept it as a child. Does anybody else do that? Does anybody else have something from grade school that they still care about and have it tucked away and they like it, they remember it? It's like a memory from your grade school. Does anybody else still have that? I'm sure not the only one out there that, like, when we buy my clippers, for instance, my clippers or anything else I try to invest in, I would not want to keep replacing it. I want to take care of it and use it until it really has served beyond its purpose, you know? Okay, so we got nice, there's no poop back here. Did you guys clean poop before you got coming in today? Is that what the deal is? Using my 10 blade, I'm going to skim the hiney, okay? I'm going to skim and shape the tail. Because she's coming in regularly, there's less work to do when you come in, which is awesome. If you have to start from fresh every time, then always, it will take always an hour or more to do the grooming. You know, and I have you guys positioned sideways today, and you guys are head on, hey TikTok. And she's like supposed to be head on that way, because that's what they want to face the door. By the way, if you didn't know that, when you're grooming, a dog will want to naturally face their out. So they're naturally going to face the door. So here she is facing TikTok. I wanted TikTok at least to get a side view and you guys to get a whole side view. I don't know what happened, but she's facing the TikTok right now. She's supposed to face the door, right, Oreo? You're supposed to, girl, are you talking? I'm talking to you. You hearing me? But she's doing what she wants to do, and that's what dogs are going to do when you're grooming them. They're going to kind of do whatever they want to do. And in order to just go fast, just move on. Like, there's no point in trying to make her do what I want her to do and position her that way. No, we'll get to moving. But I was thinking about you guys. Before she came in, I was like, where do I want to have them today? So I'm taking my 10 blade down the back of her legs as well to tidy that up. I'm getting my 8.5 scissors and I'm just going to trim back here because I'm already back here. When we come and do her pad hair, then some of this other stuff sticking out, it's going to go away, and then we'll come back one last time and trim her feet. I'm liking the way her hiney looks right here, and let's do a 10 blade inside this area underneath the tail. Get in that private area really good. Okay, we're already back here. Let's grab our bravura. Bring it down to 40 blade. The 5-in-1 blade. Check these out at myfavoritegroomer.com. They're pretty handy. They're going to have a shorter lifespan than your corded clipper. This has a cord too, but your corded clipper is going to last longer. See how that plus is helping her just stay up the whole time? Otherwise, she'd already lay down. Love it. Love it. It helps my hand not have to hold her up the whole time. We're back here already. Might as well go ahead and do her toenails. If you have to, they look short already. If you don't have to, don't. I'm just going to take what I need to take and only what I need to take, not anything extra. No need to go too short and make anything bleed. Okay, those are good. Just because there's a nail doesn't mean you have to trim it, okay? Hey, you're looking pretty sexy back here, honey. Okay? You know all the TikTok shorts and those YouTube shorts that have to do with their hiney. Oh my goodness, isn't it cute? Their booty, the way they walk and shake their booty. It's pretty funny, isn't it? Because of stuff like that, with the Corgi breed, I feel like that makes it very enticing for breeders to breed the Corgis. One of my friends that's a Corgi breeder, I think she's done like 4 or 5 litters this year alone. I don't know how she's doing it. It's very overwhelming. Okay, let's take a look here. What I like to do is chisel using the back of my hand like this, boom, boom. You can use scissors if you want to, but I'm really good at clippers, so I enjoy doing this. And since she comes in regularly, there's not that much hair growth, okay? Which means if you're going in regularly, hopefully that time period at the groomer is faster than last month. Because you're, not last month, but faster than when you go in and do a full and you haven't been in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. You know, life happens. Sometimes you get sick, you're not feeling well, someone passes away, you go through a breakup, All kinds of things can happen that make you adjust your life and the amount of times you're going to do stuff, including for yourself. You might not get your hair done when you go through a breakup. You might not get out of bed. You might not get your dog groomed. There's a bunch of different things that could happen. So there's been times that each of us can say that, you know, we got off track in our life. You know, if you're old enough to know that, if you're 30s and 40s and 50s, you're gonna and older, you're gonna see that through life you're gonna have up and down time, ups and down times of your life, and that's okay. For somebody to be like, why didn't you do this and why didn't you do that? Why didn't you take care of your dog? Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you take care of yourself? That's because they might have been going through some stuff. And so prejudging the situation is not very healthy, and if you're that kind of person, you're just not able to understand what people might be going through, which I would challenge you to empathize and put yourself into someone else's shoes before you judge. So sometimes there's animals that come in that look really, really in bad shape, and maybe if you don't know the full story because you're only seeing what I'm doing here with the dog, sometimes there's a bigger story and you have to be really understanding not to judge that person for being an uncaring pet parent. Until you have lost someone, your dad died, your mom died, your sister died, your friend died, you went through a breakup of like 7 years, you go through all these things and you can't get up on your feet. I hope that someone doesn't beat you while you're down. I hope someone doesn't beat you more while you're down, you know. Be careful how you treat other people. I'm going to use my 2 guard and come down and kind of tighten up her front legs. Underneath my 2 guard is a tin blade. I sure love them tin blades. They have never chipped on me. I've never chipped a tooth on a tin blade except for one time I probably dropped it. And it may have been a bad memory. Someone else could have probably dropped it. Do you remember that one time that me and you gaming had walked by my blades and dropped all 20 of my blades? Who remembers that? Who watched that live footage? You guys remember that? I was in my body. I was so pissed. But guess what? After spending, a couple $100 sharpening them all again, realigning them, everything was fine. It wasn't a big deal. It was just expensive. Okay, we're going to come back with scissors on that because it's thick and bulky in one area. It will fix it with scissors. If I don't want to go too short, I just want to kind of tighten it up. So it's kind of a skim. You can see I'm barely taking off 1/4 inch. And there's not much to take off. I'm going to turn you this way. I'm going to turn you that way, Oreo. Okay, let's come in with our comb and really see what's going on with these legs. And I'm going to see if she'll let me raise her head here. Go up. She's like, no. Go up, 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 up. There you go. That'll help me kind of see what you're doing here. See how this groom loop covers her whole neckline? I love it. I love that. You can get that at myfavoritegroomer.com. And since Betty and I were making them, there's only a limited amount left right now until we get a new maker. Rest in peace, Betty. Miss you every day. I'm wondering, did we put Made by Betty on those? I can't remember now, but I have to look at the ones I have. It should be a limited edition version. I should do a stamp for those on. A leather stamp, that says limited edition like Betty. Put her hand on that. I'll be honest with you, when people leave your life, you just never know. You don't always get a warning. You might have an idea, but you don't get a warning every time someone leaves your life. Okay, hopefully you guys will be okay with just watching me through that lens, and then I'll come over there and we'll just kind of do that one together on this side. So see, it's pretty thick right there. Arms right here, these elbows on these Corgis are pretty thick, okay? Let's use my comb. And you can get the comb or the brush and comb package. You can get the comb package, the brush package at myfavoritegroomer.com as well. Is there one that has the leave-in conditioner too? No, I think that's a leave-in conditioner kit. Okay, so I gotta separate this and come in and just look at her arm alone. See how I did that? I tucked all that back so I don't trim the wrong stuff. And then we'll come in here and do this. Check that out, it's pretty thick right there. It gets thick and then flat, and it goes flat. It's like this, So it's actually not sticking back like a border collie. It's actually flat and sticking out on the side. Can I get a flat iron, please? Can I get a flat iron so I can flat iron that back? No, I'm just kidding. You're not going to do that, are you? I'm sure there's some groomers out there that do that, or even pet parents. How many pet parents out there have used a flat iron on their dog to take out the curls on their head? Because that's one of the really tough places to make it straight when you have poodle hair that's curly up there, and sometimes even a Yorkie. Remember Elvis? He would have this weird like curl up there. I could never get it. Sometimes I wondered about a flat iron. That'd be a cute video, wouldn't it? Flat ironing, I'm sure it's out there. All right, as I'm this is my secretary, this trash can right here. This trash can's been following me around. All right, we're looking pretty good here. By the way, this is pre-bath because I like to get my grooms done first, so I'm not blow drying hair that I don't need to blow dry. That's just how I like to do it. That's how I taught myself how to do a dog fast. When I would have to groom one dog in an hour, that's how I saved time all those years ago. Now I don't give a dog 1 hour, but I can still do it in an hour. I just give them a private time slot so that they get my undivided attention for a good amount of time without being rushed. Okay, that's good there. That's good. We're going to do her. You can check this out after we take the groom loop off. You can't do the groom loop cover off. Once we do that, we'll be able to see our neckline. So let's do her pads real quick. All right, let's do our nail clippers, do our nail trim. Are you holding your breath? Don't hold your breath. You don't have to be nervous. We've been doing this how many months now? A year? 1 year worth of months? Don't get upset. You've never gotten upset before. Don't make me regret it. Okay? Don't make me regret it. Good job. Licking the chomps, watch out. Licking the chomps means I want to touch you, kiss you, lick you, bite you. That one's low, but I'll take a little tip off. Huh? Good job. Okay. 30 minutes? Have we been on the table 30 minutes? Go ahead, let me know, baby. Tap that. Are you sending hearts over there? I see hearts, you too. How about you guys, TikTok? You sending some hearts? You could double tap that screen, send some hearts. You're probably gonna go lay down that pancake. Okay, do the pancake thing. And let's lay this here. Oh no, I gotta have some kind of connection with you here so you don't try to jump off like you're looking at your out right now. Okay, hold on, just a moment. Let me get you the feeling that you're still connected here. Hold on. Do that second. Don't need you going anywhere. If you don't have some kind of loop around the dog, then the dog will jump and hit the ground. And this dog right here is already prone to back problems and spinal cord problems just because of the length of spinal cord you have. And they usually have problems. So if this dog jumps this high, it's a bad day. You try not to make that happen or allow it to happen, but if you don't have a leash or a lead or a groom loop on the dog, what do you think could happen? They could jump down. Well, let's just say they just jump down and everything's good. If she were to buckle her chin, that means jump, have a lot of pressure, hit the ground with her chin, boom, concrete, boom. She could definitely fracture her jaw. It might not show up now, but it could show up later in life, okay? Because she might just go, ah, and then be like, ah, you know, ah, did you like that? Oh, snap. Okay, let me check your neck here, your neckline. All right. Whoop, whoop. You remember how to do that? Whoop, whoop. You want to dance? You want to dance? You're so cute. You're so cute, Oreo. Okay. So you don't want the dog to fall off the table, okay? And I don't mean like fall, but even jump off. You don't want to chance that, even if you feel like they should be able to jump. If it's this high. If it's lower, then yeah, maybe she could jump off. On a Corgi, I probably would never want to let her jump off my table, even if she was lower, because me and Mom had a talk when Mom got the Corgi as a puppy. Hold on, let me see. And she's a mix. What is she, Mom? Corgi Aussie, maybe? When Mom got her as a puppy, I sat her down and said, look, do not, even though she's going to want to, do not let her jump up and down too much. That's where they really hurt themselves. And you don't think they are, but I've seen it. All those mean Corgis we've done, remember? Guess what the common factor, the common denominator in all those aggressive Corgis was back pain. So back pain over years of jumping, I'm sure when they were puppies jumping there was not a problem. But as they got older, arthritis, the pinched nerve, all that seriously happens to a Corgi. So even though your Corgi looks like they're fine jumping up and down, I would not let them. And that would mean I would invest in a few different products or make my own stuff depending on what kind of furniture I had at the house, how my couch is set up. I might just have a couch on the floor, literally. Those, those seats, those chairs that sit on the floor, I might not even have certain things. Or I would not let my Corgi in the bedroom with me to give them the opportunity to jump up on that king-size bed that's like 10 feet off the ground that's even hard for me to get in. You know, see, she don't want to jump off. Okay, hold on, girl. Okay, you think, nah, I better use this 18-inch broom loop. You guys can see the tub a little bit there, right? Yeah. Put this one on here. Okay, were you going to try to jump? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, we'll go like this, turn you this way, sideways. Turn you that way. We'll get that started on warm, okay? Let's get that warmed up for you. This is the time when you're warming it up, the water right there. This is the good time to clean your table. This is also where I learned to save time. How do you save time? Where are you losing your time? So the water's warming up. I'm going to sweep this. Because as soon as we're done, we're going to come over here to back to the table, towel dry, and then blow dry, okay? Do that. Take these gloves off. There you go, YouTube. All right. Hey, TikTok. How are y'all today? I'm going to be in the way a little bit, but I'll do my best to kind of give you guys some view while I'm bathing her. Okay, we're warm. I'm going to be totally in your way, but bear with me, okay? Bear with me. So we're going to put this on shampoo mix on medium. Let's get our Dog Up Plus product and put this underneath so she can stand up. I can't get her hanging if she's laying down on the bath. When you guys want to buy a tub, ask me about tubs. Look, I cannot get in there, okay? I would not tell you to buy this tub. It looks really cool, but it's not designed properly. Looks really cool, and it's high so it doesn't hurt our back, but it's not designed properly. If you're ready to buy a tub, a table, if you're ready to buy an electric table, call me. I would love to get you into one, but I'm going to tell you the pros and cons because I have spent that money for you to learn off of me. Thousands of dollars on different tubs to tell you what tubs are poor quality tubs. And as soon as I can change this tub, you won't see it again. I do not like this tub at all. Down on the ears. Down, down, down. She's about to shake. You want to shake? Very good. Let's go back one more time here. We'll go up. Let me see if I can get that in there. Conditioner, you can, I love to cake it on, rub it all throughout and all that good stuff, or you can run it through your shampoo nozzle. Running it through the shampoo nozzle, conditioner is much more thick, so it's going to be slower, but it'll still work. Sometimes we do this, sometimes we don't. We do use the leave-in conditioner as well as the liquid silk, so there's a bunch of different things happening. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Remember I told you guys in life not to always do something every single day the same way. And I take that into my life as well as the animals that I work on. Sometimes we do things every single time, sometimes we don't. Change it up. So every time she comes in, it's not exactly the same conditioner that we use or the same way that I'm using it. Sometimes I use all of them, sometimes I use 2 of them, sometimes I just use 1 of them. You know what I mean? Change it up. Nothing you do, in my opinion, should be something you do every single time, every single day. It should change a little bit. When it comes to consumption, eating something, using something, a pill, a conditioner, a chemical, putting it on your body, I don't think you should use the same lotion on your body for your whole life. I think you should change up. I don't think you should eat something every single day. I think you should change it up. Do you see what I'm saying? When it comes to patterns and habits, that might look differently in my opinion. But regarding shampoos, conditioners, chemicals, sprays, gels, hair products, makeup, I don't think you should use the same thing every day for your entire life. I think you should change it up. So I'm going to do that for the dogs that come in as well. Rinse off should take longer than the lathering portion. You need to make sure all the soap, residue, conditioner, everything's out of the coat. Ah! Stand up. Thank you. I'll put that there. Okay, I'm going to turn you around. Come here, I'm going to turn you. Turn that way. No, don't jump. Turn that way. Turn that way. Good girl. Okay, who knows the best way to get her to shake her body right now? Does anybody remember that? Good morning, everybody. Who knows the best way I'm going to get her to shake her head right now? Her head equals her body, so it's going to be cleaning her ears. For the sake of time, you're trying to get all that water off. The excess water will help if she helps me shake it off, because then when they shake, you know, their whole body shakes. This is a perfect opportunity as soon as you're done bathing to do the ears. So that way she can shake, and then we're going to towel dry. Boom, right? There's a secret. That's how you get your dog to shake, is go and clean the ears. Every time? I want to do one more time. I might as well. Let me see. Good job, Oreo. Are you going to shake one more time? Not really? Oh, thank you. That really helps me. But last time I was trying to plug in the dryer while you were on the table. I'm not doing that this time. And we're going to plug it in first. Because as soon as I get you moving, I have to watch you on the table like close. So you don't try to go anywhere. Okay, so we're going to put you back here. We're going to put this groom loop on you. I'm going to put this one right here just to have that. We're going to towel dry you first, and we're going to blow dry you. I need to put my trash over here so it doesn't blow everywhere. Okay. Put you guys over here like this. You're going to now be positioned here. Again, let's do that. Let me bring you back there. Perfect. Hey TikTok, how you guys doing? We're going to go back to the table here for TikTok as well. There we go. We're going to do some blow drying. Please hit that like button, follow. Let me know how you're feeling today. What's up? Okay, let's get you on the table. Come here, baby girl. Up, 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 up. Oh, okay, good girl, good girl, good girl. Stay there for me. Stay there for me. Don't go nowhere. Ah! You remember when I used to do flea shampoo and the dog would shake and that flea shampoo would get all over me? That flea shampoo, which I don't do anymore, I'll tell you why. The flea shampoo, because I got a towel dryer anyway. So flea shampoo, if you read flea shampoo, okay? If you read the bottle, and if you're bored one day, go to your local store that has that kind of stuff and go read a bunch of bottles. That's what I did. That's how I know what to tell you. I was working doing toenails alongside a veterinarian clinic for 10 years. And I was at a store that sells a lot of that kind of farm equipment. And it was like a cold winter day. And I went inside, I had my trousers on, boots, you know, and I finally ordered a hat with like these eyeballs. They're so cute because I look like a boy, okay? And that's okay, who cares? It doesn't matter. But I was like, they would be like, sir, can you help me, sir? And so I ordered this hat, right, that had eyeballs, so that I would be like, listen, I have short hair, but I'm a girl, but you can't tell because it's freezing outside. And I'm wearing trousers and overcoat like I'm wearing, my mom had given me an overcoat she didn't like anymore. It was like a Dickies overcoat, so it was like manly. I look so manly, man. And don't get offended when people are like, say your name wrong. I think you should not get offended. I think we're less open to the universe if we get offended over the littlest things. So I would say don't get offended over little things like, are you a boy or are you a girl? No, like I'm a girl. You know, like it's okay, just answer it. Or what you're wearing and someone mistaken to what's going on. Like, how come people get so offended over the smallest things? Anyways, it was wintertime, freezing cold. I have my hat on, so I do look like a female. And I go into this store and I spent off and on looking outside at my tables like anybody in line because it's freezing. Okay, we have to be out there doing nail trims in like 0-degree weather. It's crazy. And people still come. They still come out to those events. They just don't come in mass amounts. But you still have to be consistent. Whatever you're going to do in life, you have to be consistent. So I'm inside and I'm reading all these bottles, okay? So she just shook her whole body on me right now. And when you do any kind of chemicals, including, I know you're doing that. I don't know what you're doing that for, but when you have like the dip, when you have a dog that, people will call me and say, will you dip my dog? I'm like, no, will you please go read the bottle? I know that there are, all I can say is some people, that's all they can afford, that's all they can do. But at the end of the day, it's like, I would not use a dip on my dog, so I would not want to dip your dog, you know? So I'm inside and I'm reading all these bottles because that veterinarian clinic offered a big, tank that they would set up. They would come, when they get there on site, they would get the tank, like a trough, and fill it up with water and the dip, getting ready for it. It says, and then a big sign that says free dip, okay? And I'll be honest with you, I was always wondering like what, I understood then, this is a really country folk thing, like if you have a ranch and stuff like that, you have to, I guess you have to do some of these things. You don't have to, but it's very common. And these people would stand in line and first they would go get, oh gosh, if they dip their dog first and you have to touch their dog and do a toenail trim, your body, your skin is flaming, it's burning. So one day, that day when it was cold, I'm reading all these products inside this store and I was like, oh my gosh, it says do not touch with your bare hands. But wait, this whole bottle was poured into a water trough and all the dogs, it says free dip. Like, some people would, it had a scoop and a dip. So you put your dog, multiple people are putting their dogs in there, by the way, and they scoop it and pour it all over. One guy would just, he was just pushing the whole dog, head, eyeballs, ears, everything, underneath, boom. And I was like, oh gosh, and you can't go up to people, if I can't tell y'all what to do, you ain't gonna go up to a stranger and be like, hey, I don't think you should do it like that. You just, it is what it is. It's free, and that's what they want to do. They're gonna dump their whole dog in it. And you're like, just watching, you're going, I would never do that. Oh, what's that? I've never heard that before. Ooh, you like something back there? Did you like something? Huh? Or did you not like something? Okay. Okay, hold on. Now we gotta blow dry. Anyways, go read what chemicals are in those things before you just go, that's what I want. That's what I want to do. Because I'll be honest with you, you might just not know. Oh wait, I think I was hanging these glasses up now. Here we go. It's about to get loud. You can turn your volume on low. And we're going to blow dry her, and we're almost done. Here we go. I love my blow dryer. This is a brand new one because I have the other one in my mobile grooming unit. If you need a dryer, trust me on the quality of this one. It is awesome. You can get it at myfavoritegroomer.com. Just search dryer. drying a dog. How about you guys? When you're blow drying a dog, all the things that are happening, what makes the blow dryer more loud, what makes the dog unhappy, when the dog gives me this arm but not that arm. There's a lot of things that are happening in my head when I'm blow drying a dog. If I can do something different, is she gonna bite me? What's her body language? How's she doing this? Is she happy? You know, like all these things that are going through your head when you blow dry a dog. Anybody else? For me, I want to say we blow dry if I can. It's 11:38, so we probably spent 8 to 10 minutes blow drying, not as long as you would imagine. So that blow dryer is of great quality. One of the blow dryers I also love is an Air Force Commander blow dryer. I don't have one anymore. I sold them all. But I probably won't buy another one because I know that this one that I sell is the best. And I can get done, you can see here, in 8 minutes. This is really close to half of a husky's body. Stuff, again, we're going to do the stuff leave-in conditioner a tiny bit everywhere. There's probably a couple tiny areas, not a lot, but a couple areas that are a little bit damp, not bad. Because she's also really good at being blow drying. Now, if she was fighting a lot, at some point I'm probably going to say most of the body's dried. I'm going to skip most of the face. That's just my call. The way I groom dogs here are senior, disabled, and aggressive usually, and that's kind of how I like to make decisions based off of how that dog's behaving. Oh, what's twice now? What is that? What is that? I've never heard you say talk to me like that. What does that mean? You ready to go? Okay. As soon as we do the bath, for some reason, doesn't she? She wants to like get out of here. She's like, I'm done now. No, we have to blow dry. I wish I could blow dry you before the bath. You know what I mean? So that you wouldn't like, oh, I could trick you. You know what I mean? I've never heard her talk. I've never heard her talk like that. This is the first time for everything, isn't it? Do dogs change? Yes, they do. Their demeanor changes, other things change, how they act, what their reaction might be. Are you kissing? Oreo's kissing me? Thank you. Thank you for the kisses. I know, you're excited. She's like, let me down. No, not yet. We're almost done, okay? See how she hangs her head? I love the groom loop cover in her situation because she's constantly hanging her head. At least it's not hanging on the groom loop itself. It's almost as if I put my hand here and held it for her the whole time, and I love that. It's really important to me. Okay, you're pretty excited. You're moving around quite a bit. I'm worried about you a little bit. Don't get too excited now. Hey, stop doing it. You're freaking me out, girl. What does that mean exactly? What is it that you're trying to say? She's like, hurry up? She's telling me to hurry up? Are you... No, she's not telling me to hurry up. So now that the hair is clean, some other things are going to pop out and say, hello, I'm not dirty anymore. You got to trim me, and they'll stick out, and you can come back and trim that stuff, okay? Sometimes a groomer has help. They have a bather. They have somebody in the back working on the dogs. In that case, yes, like at PetSmart where I learned to groom, or some of these big box places, and not, because I remember at PetSmart, this manager, she did not like me for some reason. Well, I don't think she didn't like me. I think every new person, she was like, not going to do a bunch of favors for, you know, if you're new. She wants to kind of push you and make you do it yourself. Nah, she didn't like me. I don't know if it's because of my background. I couldn't tell you why, but I know that she treated me different than everyone else. Meaning, there would be a girl, an African-American lady, and she would be okay with her. I don't know why. But she would say, I can help you with your bath dogs, right? Her name was Carol, this particular groomer. And she was about 70 years old. Yeah, seriously, she was the manager at that PetSmart. And it's actually the one in Irving, Texas. Her name was Carol. And she would not let me have a helper, you know, and I would do 15 to 27 dogs a day, groomed dogs by myself. And it was exhausting. But she would have other people who would do 12 and 13 dogs a day or 8 dogs a day. She would have someone, the bather, help them do their dogs. Mind you, the bather has their own job. The bather has a job to bathe dogs that are only bath dogs. The bathers job is to do bath dogs that come in, like toenail trim bath dogs. The groomer doesn't touch those dogs at all usually, unless it's a groom dog. So when you have a bather that takes on the groomer's dogs and helps them go faster, that means that someone else is bathing your dog. For some reason, Carol would never want a bather to help me. And I remember explicitly one day, I was just like, wow, I cannot believe that she keeps taking these dogs in. She was taking these dogs in at that place and putting 2 dogs not from the same family in the same kennel. I mean, that's how many dogs there was not enough space to take the dog, but she was still taking them and putting them together. Different family. Like my dog with your dog in the same kennel while they waited to be groomed. And I will never understand why she picked on me like that. But I'm going to tell you, picking on me like that, I'm a better groomer. Because I can now do 30 dogs a day if I really wanted to. I could do that without complaining. Because she made me do it. And she made me bathe and dry all my own dogs, right? So you wonder why. I remember these 2 groomers. They were at that vaccination event, right? And this is a lot of chit-chatting today, huh? This vaccination event, these 2 groomers came up to me and I gave them a flyer. I said, yeah, here you go. It says 1 hour groomer. She goes, there's no way. One of the groomers like, there's no way you can do a dog in an hour. I said, yes, there is. She goes, no, there is. And I said, well, book me. Come out and book me. Don't just complain about my flyer because how can you advertise? I guess people do it all day long. How can they advertise something they can't do? I'm like, how can I advertise something I don't do? And plus, I'm a veteran. An Air Force veteran. A lot of times veterans, not all of us, a lot of times veterans are not going to lie to you and they're going to just have a little bit better ethical background than somebody who might lie, cheat, steal, because we already served our country. You know, when you serve your country, you sign up a dotted line that says you basically give ownership of my body and everything of me to the government. So if I'm willing to do that for my country, then why would I lie about doing a dog in and out? I mean, that's not even in the same person. But having to do all those dogs by myself really taught me lessons. It taught me how not to ever treat another groomer. It taught me never to do that to a groomer if I hired them. It taught me how to manage my time. It taught me never to trust that particular manager. It made me lose value in that business that I worked for. It made me a lot of things. But it really, really made me learn how to work fast because I had 18 dogs to do by myself, no matter what. At the end of the day, I still wanted to get home and shower and go home and see my dogs and, you know, have dinner. I didn't want to still be there, you know what I mean? Who doesn't, man, I got stories you won't even believe. You won't even believe the stories I have. I'm sure most of you groomers out there probably have stories too. And you know what? What's funny is that a lot of owners have stories too, don't they? A lot of them owners have stories. They come in with a lot of stories, a lot of painful stories too, where I've helped their dog and I feel like my heart just hurts because of what their dog had to go through before the dog could find me. Or a groomer that anywhere across the nation, that what that dog had to go through before they found the groomer that was not going to hurt them anymore. Hold on, we're not going anywhere. And honestly, I need you to look up a little bit, okay? Like, you have to look up now a little bit, or I'm not going to trim nothing on your neck. Okay, there you go. Look up here. Look up. Look up. Look over here. That's not looking up at all. I mean, okay, I'm going to squat for you. Hold on. I can't trim anything if you're going to do all that kind of movement. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No licking the scissors, thank you. Just real quick, stern voice. Bunch of no ma'ams. This is serious now. You're already excited to go home. We're not even done with your face here. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to rush me. You're trying to make me hurry up so you can go out there in the living room where your family's waiting for you and they're watching you right now. Your mom's like, will you stop it, Oreo? You don't hear her? I hear her. You're kissing me too? I kiss you back. I kiss you back, girl. I kiss you back. Kiss you back. Kiss you back. Yeah, kiss you back. Okay. Thank you for being still. It started as soon as I put my foot down, right? It's like boom, boom. You were really, you like seriously stop moving like that. Okay, let's get our liquid silk. One of my favorite things as of lately, last couple years, this has been one of my favorite things. You can get it at myfavoritegroomer.com. Woo, it smells so good. And then when the coat is completely dry, which she's pretty dry right now, like she's pretty dry almost all the way. But it's so silky. It's so silky. Yes, it is. And it gets between your fingers. I don't know if you can see kind of like the oil right there. You want to make sure you get it all on the coat. Like get it all in there, like, you know, like you're doing your hair gel. But try not to put it all in one place either, because it can be clumpy. Okay, it'll change later, but it can be clumpy. It's a really good opportunity too to kind of get that touch. Some dogs like it, some dogs don't. Read the body language. Okay. And then we'll go 1 spritz of cologne, Rainforest cologne. That's it. Now, I don't like anything overpowering, so I do that for the clients too. Nothing that's going to give you a headache. I don't want a bunch of all that crap. Just one nice spritzer, okay? I hope you had fun watching Oreo and I get deshed and groomed and shaped up. Thanks for watching. Be sure you hit that like button, subscribe, follow before we end the feed, and I'll be right back to say goodbye. Okay, let me make sure you have your leather cover, which is right here on here. And let me put this on here because you're going to probably try to get away. There we go. Okay, see? I knew you were going to try to get away. I knew it. I knew it. Here we go again. Okay, there you go. Hold on. Jump-to-mate. Let me give you your groom lip cover real quick. Hey, come here. Let me see. I know you're so excited. There she is. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. All right, let's go. Ooh, the puppy's calling my name. Thanks a lot, TikTok. Love you guys. Thanks for the hearts. Be sure you're following right now because we're about to end the live feed. We'll see you on the next live. Check us out at myfavoritegroomer.com. And thanks for joining. Bye. I said bye to TikTok, but give them a chance to follow because at the end of the day, if they don't follow, then you know what You know what ended up happening? So I totally was watching some TikTok along when I first got on TikTok, and I was watching this one guy who was playing the piano, and the phone was like right here. The phone was vibrating with the piano, and he was like, pa, pa, pa. He was like in Hawaii or something. He was Hawaiian looking or Islander looking, and then he had like, the phone could see like 4 people back there playing the violin, the bass, and all like, they were just jamming. And I'll tell you this. I learned right then and there that if you don't follow what you see on a live and you start moving around and looking at other lives, you will never see them again. Yeah, I have never been able to find that group of people, and I thought they played some really great music. And so now, if I see something I really like, even if I go unfollow later, let's just say I don't like something, or I just want to lower the amount of followers I'm following, if I go unfollow, I can always unfollow, but at that moment, I really need to hit follow because I might not see it again. You know what I mean? All right, let me get my iPad and go through the YouTube comments real quick. And honestly, these puppies need to go potty, so I can hear them all barking. As soon as they are like barking like that, I know I want to just make sure that they are, you know, relieved. I don't like dogs to hold their pee at all, even though they went out an hour ago. Thanks for coming out, you guys. One Hot Mama, good morning. Becky, good morning. Thanks for being members. If you're a member on YouTube or TikTok, TikTok's starting to be just like YouTube. You can be a member on TikTok as well. What's up, AAK, Kenyatta? Hi, you guys. Good morning. AAK, I have a spray picture that I said text me so I can show you the picture of the spray that they told me to spray on my pea gravel. So text me so I can send you the picture. You'll know what to get. They did say you'll have to spray monthly, okay? Senior Fly Girl, hope you're feeling better. Miss you, love you, and thanks for all your donations and being a member. Betty says good morning. Betty Silvonia Jones, hi. Tinny, hi, what's up, you guys? Let's go with AAK, thanks for those hearts. I could see them while I was grooming. Becky, what is that big heart with the, what is that? Thanks for being members. That's the only way you're accessing some of those emojis. Awesome. Yeah, this dog doesn't snap at me at all, but I gotta say, all the times that I've groomed her, she has never done the whole talking thing. So that might start to change. There was a couple, I don't know, did you guys catch it? There was a couple there was two whips. One with the brush in my hand and another one when I came up towards the front. The whipping could be a whip nip, or a whip lick, or a whip. So we have to really watch that. I'm gonna put that on her files, like be careful because she might be changing a little bit. This is what makes whipping and nipping pain. So if this is a Corgi, and every single Corgi I've groomed has pain somewhere, or anger issues. And anger, if you're going through pain, heartache, heartbreak, leg pain, knee pain, shoulder pain, headache, migraine, pain. If you have pain, you are going to be moody, grumpy, irritated, upset, angry, pissy, unkind. If you're angry about something in the core of your being, you are going to be a moody person, and you're not going to be very nice. When you're really hot, too hot, and you get upset that you're too hot, your body's like getting upset that you're hot, you're going to be getting upset. You're moody. You're rude. When you're hungry and you're getting upset because your stomach is growling and you're moody, and that's why they call it hangry. If you're moody and getting upset because of it, you're going to have an attitude with people around you. Tell me if you are a moody, hangry person. Tell me if you're a moody when you get too cold or too hot. And tell me if you're in pain, how moody you get. Right now, tell me in the comments below. It's the truth. So take all that and put it in an animal that's upset, angry, moody, blah, blah, blah. So then they could be growling, nipping, rejecting, jerking, not want to be here, attacking, all that. So that's where it all comes from. If you put it all together, it makes sense. So if she changes on us, it could be because this is her breed. They all have spinal cord problems. They all have back problems, lower back pain. 1 year in a dog's life is like 7 years in a human. So if she's 2 years old now, she's really like 14 years old as a teenager. In her world, that's halfway through life almost. So, or a quarter through life. And so if she has pain in her back, then she might change. So we're going to keep an eye. But so far, she's been the nicest Corgi I've ever groomed. Okay? Two Dogs, hey, what's up? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. And how is your lunch? Stop telling me about that because I'm hungry right now too. MP, what's up? MP has gone through a serious loss in her fur family, and I'm so sorry, MP. Know that you have company here, and we love you and miss you. I hope you guys have an awesome day as well. Thanks for hanging out. Be sure you guys hit the follow over there. Double tap for the hearts on the screen. And I can't wait to go live again with you soon. Mwah. Love you guys. Have a great day. Bye. Check us out at myfavoritegroomer.com. Bye, TikTok. See you later. Did you guys, no, seriously, two dogs, did you see that? You did? There was a part where it was like, oh, I was like, whoa, I was like, that was fast, like a whip back with her head, and I was like, what was that, you know? It really put my guard up for a second, and then I just gave the benefit of the doubt, and then the whole talking twice, she's never done that before, so that made me go take a step back and really pay attention. I was kind of waiting for it, if that makes sense. I was kind of waiting for what might come from it, right? But nothing really seemed to evolve, but my eyes were open at that point. So now I'm going to update the file to make sure I know that she whipped back on me twice. It could have been like right where she didn't bite, she doesn't know yet to bite, but as soon as she does it the first time, she'll be like, oh, if I do that, Dee Dee's heart beats faster, she backs off, she leaves me alone, she steps back, and she will read all of my body language, and maybe even a smell of fear that comes through, like not fear as in I would never touch her again, but that when something excites you, it causes a scent that comes through your pores. And so if a dog's trying to attack you, whether how your body handles it, the dog will smell it. Like when I get around my cat, the rescue cat, I'll be honest with you, he probably could smell like all my tingling senses are flared up because I'm waiting for him to come and like smack me or like that, you know. I'm sure he smells all kinds of stuff. It's natural for our bodies to react. That's why animals can read another animal by what is happening, like the chase is on, you know. So, all right, love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.